everybody? I'm Rewind Mike, and this is my friend Sean. Say hello, Sean.
Hello, everybody.
You couldn't have said hello, Sean.
No.
I would have been saying hi to all the other Seans out there.
Sorry,
he doesn't
guys.
like any
Sorry,
of you.
guys.
He wants to be the one. Anyway, so we hit a bunch of yard sales this weekend. He came up. We were supposed to go see a show, but it would have been not beneficial to our pockets to have gone to that show because the money was spent elsewhere, obviously, and we spent it over the course of 2 days instead of just one. So we got a whole bunch of pickups this weekend. There was a crazy amount of yard sales that we hit. I think we only actually bought stuff from like one of them though, and that was this one. Yeah, we didn't really get anything else from the other yard sales because there were no games. But I woke up this morning at like 8:30. I opened up an app on my phone and I was like, "Hey, yard sale, like 8 miles away. Let's see what we got." And the dude had like pictures of games and games in box and more games. So we went, we saw, we conquered, and we got everything the guy had in the box. But the picture that he actually posted had a lot more stuff in it, and I guess somebody had actually already come picked it up. So, you know, we got the scraps, but for scraps, I gotta say, it was pretty fucking good. Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna call it scraps, but he got himself a bunch of games too. He even got himself a new console, guys. Give him a round of applause. All right, so you know, Sean's going to run through his games real quick. We're going to see what he got, and we'll move on from there to my stuff.
Alright, so I'm going to start with my NES games.
Ooh. Nintendo.
So first I had Metal Gear. Right. Haven't really got a chance to play much of this stuff. I'm really pretty much just going back and kind of reliving my childhood, I guess you could say. You know, finding all this stuff again for the second time.
Yeah, he just started his collection back up recently. Somebody that he works with recently gave him a top loader with like a box of games, and it was like the fucking spark that he needed. But a year and a half ago, you guys remember I talked about on one of my pickup videos about how one of my friends gave me an NES with a bunch of games, and that kind of started everything. He's the one who gave me the original front loader that I had that had started pretty much my whole recollection of just Nintendo games, because I never really sold any of my other games for Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, Sega Genesis. But anyway, let him continue, sorry.
So here we are, full circle, basically, you know, passing it back on. So, the next one is Bart Simpson vs. Space Mutants. Loved this game as a kid. Looking forward to playing this one again. This was from the yard sale that we were at today.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I was really looking forward to playing this one again.
Cool. I'm not too particular to the game, but
I enjoyed it.
to each their own, right?
Akari Warriors. No, I've never really played it. Again, just trying to find this stuff again and play through all of it, build up a collection, I guess. You know. The Legend of Kage, great game. Everybody should have this in their collection. This is an absolutely great multiplayer game. You know, my turn, your turn kind of game. You know, great
two
game.
Players, yep,
Great
two
game.
players. I did do a review on that too, so if you look back a little further in my channel, you guys can check that out. And you know, there's a lot of people who don't understand how to play the game, so I explained that really well in the video, I guess, because some people comment and they were like, I didn't really know how to beat the game, but now I do. Thank you. So,
Top Gun. I mean,
it's top.
it kind of speaks for itself if you have this one in your collection.
Top view.
And then we have Astyanax. I actually got to play this on last night.
No, it was the night before.
Astyanax was last night.
Was it?
Yeah, on the emulator we played last night.
Oh, I thought we played that Friday.
It was actually a lot of fun. Pretty hard.
No, we played that Friday, because remember you picked it up Friday, we came back here, and me and you were playing it on the emulator.
Yeah.
And then last night we were doing a little bit of drinking, and we were playing Mario Party 7. And we made this rule up pretty much wherever you land on another space that's not blue, you have to drink. And pretty much by the end of the game, we were half in the fucking bag.
So that's how it ends up. But I actually got to play this one and try it out. Pretty hard, but a lot of fun. Again, reliving the childhood. Next, I'm going to go with all the Sega pickups.
Astyanax was really hard, though. It reminded me a lot of, like, Rastan, but
Right.
it was still fun, though. I definitely enjoyed it. I'm a little mad that he got it over me. Caught me slipping, I guess, but whatever.
So, next I'm moving on to Sega Genesis. Primal Rage. good game. Loved it as a kid. You know, again, just building up my systems. Just picked up a Sega recently, so I'm really getting into all that stuff. Just building up better games and going from there. You know, everybody should have this one, probably. Mortal Kombat. You know, speaks for itself, I guess. You know,
Blood Code.
yeah.
Abacab. ABACABB.
And then this one, I'm really looking forward to playing. I heard it was a great game, you know. Real monsters, you know.
Scare me like that.
Yeah, I loved the cartoon as a kid. Saw it for a decent amount of money, decided to pick it up. Looking forward to playing that, you know. You know, Wolverine.
Caught me slipping again.
Adamantium Rage. Haven't really got to play this one. Looked pretty interesting. Piqued my interest. I guess you could say, and really looking forward to playing that one.
Caught me slipping.
In the box, complete.
Yeah, it's actually in really good shape too.
This was from today. Another just random pickup. Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yeah, I really never got to play it. Never heard anything about it. But well, I guess we'll find out about this one. I don't know.
Maybe we'll play it a little bit.
We could do a review on it for you. I don't know. You know, of course, got the 64.
Where'd you get that from, Sean? Where'd you get that from?
Through a trade, you know, you know how it happens. Trades happen, you know. So got a whole bunch of 64 games. Stacks, I guess you could say, of games.
Hit it from the back.
Shadows of the Empire, Star Wars
Fucking
Shadow
awesome
of
game.
the Empire. Again, a lot of this stuff I missed as a kid, and I'm coming back finding all these really good games, and just looking forward to playing a lot of them and seeing what they were all about.
I remember back in the day, I let him borrow my Nintendo 64, and he banged the hell out of me, and I was like, no, I don't let my systems out. He was like, if I buy you a copy of Banjo-Kazooie, because I know you don't have it for the 64, he's like, will you let me borrow it? I'm like, yes. And that same day, he bought himself a copy of Excitebike 64, and he reluctantly relinquished that over to me as well when he returned my 64 back to me. So thank you for that, Sean.
Yeah, anytime. Thank you for getting me back into this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you know, like I said,
next another Star Wars game, Episode 1 Racer.
It's a lot of fun. I didn't like it when it first came out.
Again, never really got into a lot of these games. Just the main titles: Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Donkey Kong, things like that. And
Mario Kart.
I guess I was sleeping. Mario Kart, of course. Mario Kart.
That's like his favorite fucking title.
Yeah.
He will challenge you to a race anytime on Yoshi's. What's the name of the Yoshi stage?
Yoshi's Island.
No, I don't remember. The
Yoshi's Valley.
Yeah, Yoshi's Valley. He'll fucking smoke the pants off. He'll swear he will, at least.
It's probably the only game I could compete with him competitively, I guess, except for like Mario Party or something like that. But you know, other than that,
last night you fuck. God damn it.
But you know, Quake. Definitely got to play this one when I was younger. Enjoyed the hell out of it. Going to enjoy the hell out of it again. I picked up some wrestling stuff too. I mean,
awesome.
WWF No Mercy.
Awesome game.
You know, I enjoyed a lot of the 64 wrestling games, Revenge and things like that.
A lot of rage. Yeah. A lot of backyard wrestling too.
there was a lot of that too. There definitely was. WrestleMania 2000, another wrestling game. Just, you know, again, reliving the childhood, just finding these games again and playing back through them, building up collections. Let's see. I've always kind of been a fan of these. The Tom Clancy series, I guess, of games. Rainbow Six. Definitely looking forward to just going back through these and playing this again as well.
He picked that up off of my word because I used to have a lot of fun with that. And honestly, I've never seen the gray cartridge of it because I do have this, but I believe it's actually on a black cartridge, not a gray one. So I don't know if this has any different like rarity to it or anything like that. I actually didn't look it up. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Doom 64 kind of speaks for itself. Just really looking forward to playing this one again, of course. What else we got? Glover.
Oh,
Glover. Enjoyable little fun game.
good platformer.
Yeah.
Definitely a good platform game.
A lot of fun playing it younger. And then Army Men Air Combat.
Never played it.
never played it myself either. So again,
No idea.
Just,
It's mysterious.
just finding all these things and kind of playing back through them, you know, and building up my own little collection.
Trying to find some new things too
Yeah,
along the way.
yeah, definitely.
You know, it's usually when you go off the path onto the obscurity that you start to find games that you didn't hear about when you were younger.
This is true.
I definitely played a lot of the Army Men games, but I never heard of the Air Combat one, and caught me slipping again on that. I really wish I would have fucking picked that up, but the store that we went to for the 64 games, I usually go there all the time and skim through their games, and they have so many 64 games, and they're not labeled, so it's really hard to go through them, so I very rarely go through them, so I'm glad that he got the cream of the crop, so to speak, out of that, and he'll be able to enjoy some of those games. That's good. I gotta get you a controller for that 64 too. Don't remind me before you leave. Or don't remind me before you leave, so I keep it.
I'm not leaving without cables this time.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I forgot. We gotta order you some Sega Genesis power cables because when I traded him to Sega,
So I'm dying to play the Sega and I have no cables. So
I only had one power cable for it, and I kept it. All right, so now we get to move on to my stuff. Which honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna run through everything with a deep amount of detail or anything like that, because a lot of it is just filler. But there are some really good games that I don't know. Yeah, the filler joke. I know. Forget. Fuck. I never explained that to anybody.
There is no such thing as filler.
Anyway, so like I said, a lot of it is just like filler and stuff like that, and I got it for a decent price, I guess. Considering what I got in it, you know, those games plus the games that I have for myself out of that, I don't know. Anyway, so I just got 1943 from him the other day for that Sega Genesis trade, and now I got a copy of 1940 fucking 2. Yes. I mean, who doesn't love, you know, fucking top-down shooter games like that? Really, Gradius. No, Gradius is from the side. What is it? Like Sky Shark is a fantastic game, kind of in the same vein as that. I also got Fax Xanadu. Fax Xanadu, maybe French and maybe American. I don't know, but you know, I got it in the plastic case. Some kid had left his codes in there, I guess.
Always helpful.
Yeah, I got the last town, the last fight. I got a sword and potions and shit and all that shit. And it also came with the manual, so it was a good find, I guess. I've heard a lot about Fax Xanadu recently, and I've been meaning to pick this up, so really happy that I have it, and add that to my collection as well with 1942. Like I said, I'm gonna go for a complete Capcom collection first. In my whole NES collection thing. But anyway, we got a stack of games right here. We're gonna move on and get the show rolling because we're already fucking like 13 minutes deep in this video, and I didn't want it to be more than
double up. You gotta double up. You double up this time.
Those aren't all the NES games I got. I actually did get a couple more, but I'm gonna show you those at the end because I always try to save the best for last. So here I got another copy of Sonic Mega Collection, which I actually didn't already know that I had for the GameCube, so I was going to trade this and a couple of other games to my friend to get him a copy of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time for the 64.
Which
So
I really need.
yeah, so it's good that I got that because I have trade bait for him too as well now. I got a copy of Alien Hominid. This game, fucking, we played it last night. It's relentless, man. Like, he died on the first stage. Like, I made it to stage 1-4 with, like, I used all my continues, I used all my lives, everything was done, dead. The game is hard as shit. So the next game I got here is fucking another really good game. It's X-Men Legends Rise of Apocalypse. It's a really good 4-player game. It's an RPG type beat 'em up game where you level up all the X-Men and stuff like that. I don't know about anybody else in the game, but I usually just use Wolverine. I try to power him up all the way because he gains his life back. I mean, what other character you need through the course of the game? He's the only one who really gets his life back. Is that the last GameCube game? Yeah, so the last GameCube game that I got here is another really good fucking find, and I think I'm only missing 2 versions of this game now, and that's on Dreamcast, and I don't know, maybe there's a PC. I don't fucking know. That's Resident Evil 2 on the GameCube. They got for fucking. It's beautiful. Really, I mean, I have the 64 version, which is the definitive version of that game because it has it has a lot more than any other version of Resident Evil 2 does. So I consider it the definitive version. Although it doesn't.
That's up for debate.
It does. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why everybody's allowed to their own opinion. I think it's the best because it has the most amount of added on content besides the original launch of the game.
Right.
And then, shit, I don't even know what to do here. I got Godzilla Save the Earth. I've never played this before, but I have Godzilla Destroy All Monsters, I think it is, or Melee. I don't remember which one it is. I got one of them for the GameCube. And it's a lot of fun. It's just a fighting game, really, so nothing to be taken too seriously, but it's definitely fun to just throw down and
Little beat 'em up.
Little beat 'em up. And the next game I got here is Taito Legends. Taito is a legend in itself, making a bunch of games for the NES standalone that are just some of the most outrageous games, worth the most amount of money. It's crazy. Actually, I believe they made Legend of Kage too.
Yeah.
Sick. I could be wrong.
Revisit.
Taito, nigga.
NES collection. Gotta have it.
Alright, so like I said, I got like fucking 50 games in this box. Not really 50. I got a lot, but I'm only going to pick out some of the good ones that are actually worth mentioning. I used to rent this a lot from Blockbuster back in the day. It's a great little friggin' beat 'em up. You can definitely play it with a friend, so it's a lot of fun if you find this. I wouldn't really pay more than $5 for it though, honestly. It's not worth that much. What else do we got here? Ooh, another really good one. Siphon Filter. Have you played this? This game is a lot of fun. It's like a little bit of a stealth type shooter game, but the best part about it is you get like this taser, and if you like shoot people with the taser, like you keep doing it for like a minute or two, they'll eventually like burst into flames. It's fucking hilarious. I love it. I used to solely just run around with the taser in that game and not even do anything else. Here's something else. I'd never heard of this. It actually looks pretty decent too. If you ever played any of the Lego games, I hope it's like the Lego Collectathon games. Lego Island 2, The Brickster's Revenge. I don't know. Never played it. Glad to add it to the collection because, like I said, it's something that I didn't have before.
Just filler.
Yeah. Well, no, that actually looks like it might be good. So that may be a little bit more than fillers. Smartass. I got a fucking shitload of Tomb Raider games. Tomb Raider 2, Tomb Raider 3, and Tomb Raider The Last Revelation. I believe I actually already have these, so they're doubles. We got a couple more PS2 games here I'm going to talk about. Just Cause is a fantastic open world game. I don't know if you played it?
Yes.
I used to play this on the 360 a lot. I've never played the PS2 version, but from what I remember, I absolutely loved playing Just Cause. It was so fun. It was so loose. You could transition from vehicles very easily. Like literally, if you're driving next to a car and like you press the left button, he'll jump onto the other car, and you can like pull the driver out without even having to stop and move. Next game I got here is fucking awesome. Enter the Matrix. It's so much fun. It's like Max Payne, but it's not. It's like the Matrix, but it is. So it's a lot of fun.
Flipping your way through every level,
yeah,
shooting
dude.
fire, and it was a great game.
Puzzles to solve in it. It fills in a little bit of plot too in the Matrix 2. So I don't know if you're big onto the Matrix, but this technically is part of the Matrix 2 movie, but not really. What else do we got here? This is a lot of fun too, and a very innovative game. Instead of actually using like the square, triangle, and X and circle buttons to punch, you actually use the right stick to punch. So like you
more fluid movement.
Yeah, you could punch behind. Yeah, exactly the word I was using. Very fluent movement, and it allowed you to fight like everybody on the screen, and it's a lot of fun, really fast-paced game too.
Change direction easier with your moves and stuff like that.
That's pretty much it for PS2 games besides Onimusha, which is another hack and slash type game. If you never played the trilogy of Onimusha, you totally should try to get into that, at least the first one. I really enjoyed the third one a lot. I don't remember too much about it, but I definitely remember enjoying the hell out of it. Fuck, I got a ton more games here, dude. I don't even know what to... Here, we got MTV Celebrity Deathmatch. Never played this before, so I don't know what the fuck to expect from it besides, it being goofy and zany.
Just like the show.
And veiny.
Wonder what celebrities are in
You know, that's a good question. We got Busta Rhymes, we got Carrot Top, Dennis Rodman, Tommy Lee, Marilyn Manson, Mr. T, and Anna Nicole Smith. Go figure those would be the motherfuckers in it, though, because they were in that shit all the time.
I'm sure there's some more unlockables.
Yeah, no, of course. And the last 2 games I got are the cream of the crop. I rise to the top. I'm going to eat the pig, because pig's a cop. It's Paperboy, complete in box. Pretty stoked on that. I got that from that yard sale. Thank you. Boom!
Nice little find.
Yeah, definitely a nice
good
little find.
too.
Yeah,
So
it's in good condition. It's a little bent in the corner right there. It's not really bent. The box is just peeling back, but you know everything's in really good shape. Everything's on the up and up with it. So
But for something from that era, it's in pretty good shape.
yeah, and then this is the best thing that I got today. Not the best. I mean, I already own it, but it's nice to have the box for it and the game in the box. So now I have an extra copy of Kirby's Adventure. Woo! Fantastic game. So like joyful and just very fun to play. It's very easy to get into. Anybody can really play it. Kirby's not a fucking hard game. I mean, I can probably get my niece to come down and play it right now. I'll probably beat it in no time.
Yeah. Pick it up.
Yeah, that was pretty much our pickups for this weekend. We got a lot. He got a lot too. A lot of this was like last second though, like the 2 boxes, a lot of the PS2 games and stuff like that. But I don't know. Overall, I'd say this weekend was a good fucking score.
Yeah, it definitely was.
And I definitely had fun.
Searching.
Yeah, searching.
Digging.
We went that one place. Oh, the thrift store. Remember that kid came in with like rubber gloves, and he was like, he's smart. He comes in here with rubber gloves to shop.
I guess now we know. Now we know better.
I don't know. I'm a little bit of a man. You dig around attics all day for a living. I deal with fucking shipping and boxing all the time.
Which is now going to be one of the main things I look for when I go in attics.
Yeah, that's
these
this motherfucker.
things,
He told me he found a 3DO in an attic the other day. Didn't ask the lady how much she wanted for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Didn't say anything to her.
But that's how you got your first NES anyways.
Yeah, that is how I got my first
Oh,
NES.
you're
It was from
free.
somebody's attic.
Yeah, somebody's 20-year-old NES from, their son or whatever it was.
Whatever. Maybe it was theirs, like that dude's mom.
Yeah.
He was like, my mom was a Dr. Mario freaking maniac. His pieces be falling so quick, my eyes be bleeding. Anyway, guys,
Good score.
it's definitely a lot of fun, going out this weekend and stuff like that. And hopefully next weekend we'll be able to find some more stuff and, maybe shoot another video for you guys. But I don't know. This weekend's pickup was really nice. I'm thoroughly happy with everything I got. I'm thoroughly happy with the price I paid for everything, too.
Yeah, everything was a pretty good score. So.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm Rewind Mike.
Static Sean?
Static Sean! He tried.
Yeah, I tried.
Anyway, guys, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoy. And, yeah.
Maybe we'll see you again.
Yeah, maybe he'll see you again.
Yeah, I'll see you.
I'll definitely be back for another video.